make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, 'cause me, if I was the
Cowboys defense ready to go here in the Sunday night opener to this new season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And there's pressure on every rookie in the NFL, but when you're a first-round pick, there's a little extra pressure that comes along with it. And the expectation is you're going to come in and be a big-time contributor right from the beginning and eventually become a franchise pillar in the long term. We know he's got the raw talent. Now, can he prove it over the long haul?
Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. From the 50, Stafford. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The Dallas defense back out there. First run now for Kyren Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The Cowboy defense ready to go again. Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
Here's Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13-0 is the score after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. The slot man in motion right. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Moore, the man in motion. They run. It's Williams. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now it's Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not...
The Dallas defense back out there. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. On the counter, here's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Powering forward. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Play action. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rondale Moore, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams, the Cowboy defense ready to go again. After the interception, here's Stafford. To the right side, that's Whittington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing again is Stafford. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Williams.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Williams.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll run it with Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up.
The Dallas defense back out there.
Throwing to start the drive. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp.
And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Now a give up the middle to Williams.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee.
He's got room to roam.
Touchdown, LA! Tyler Higbee, 32 yards.
And the Rams come. The Cowboy defense ready to go again.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Now Stafford. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
The Dallas defense back out there.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pressure comes and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Stafford. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. 20.
Still going.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Rondale Moore.
Already his 2nd touchdown here.
The Cowboy defense ready to go again.
They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
The Dallas defense back out there.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. From the gun, here's Stafford.
That pass complete to Moore.
So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Stafford now to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will wind up a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
This looks like a free play for Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Again, it's Stafford.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Throwing is Stafford.
That one taken in by Whittington.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Stafford.
To the sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
And the Cowboy defense ready to go again.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford.
Gets this to Moore.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 50, Stafford. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
That's good for our Rams.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Stafford looks to throw again. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window games here in week